Hi everyone, happy full moon in Scorpio. It's been intense, am I right or am I right? So this is your requested video. What is my intimate partner saying about our encounters? How do they actually feel? And then I asked for additional messages. Pile 1, 2, 3. This is red Jasper. This is blue Apatite. And this is Petrified wood. Red Jasper is a very grounded, fiery stone, root chakra oriented. Blue Apatite helps get rid of bad habits. And Petrified wood is like an ancient source of stored information. And it's actually a little heart. Isn't that cute? So don't go with the stone that you like the most. Go with the stone where the properties draw you the most, and also what your eyes are drawn to. But like for me, when I pick a pile, there's always like the first one that I'm drawn to, and then there's another one. And the first one I'm drawn to is the right one. The second one is usually like the stone that I like the best. So just like close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. And then when you open them, what's what you see first? That's your intuition. That's the right one. Okay? So let's start. Pile 1, red Jasper. Okay. So, turn them towards you. They feel like you're not open to like BDSM, which I think is something that they're interested in if they haven't talked to you about it yet. This is what they're saying about you, okay? It feels like to close friends. It doesn't feel like degrading or anything. Like maybe they're just talking to their friends about like, oh, you know, I'm kind of into this stuff, but I'm not sure if they are, and I'm not sure if I want to talk to them about it. But they do like that, you know, that maybe you're not into like the bondage and discipline part, but you are into like the dominant submissive aspect of, you know, BDSM, because BDSM is bondage, discipline, sadism, masochism. So it's like they may be into some more darker aspects that they want to talk to you about, but they're just not sure about it yet. And so they're just talking to their friends for right now. But they are thinking that you're open to it because, you know, you're willing to be submissive. And they like that. And I get the sense that they're getting a lot of pleasure from your relationship. And they also, not only like from this card, but you know, they're telling their friends like you make them feel so light and free, and like you have this fresh start, and you know, that good energy. So they're definitely saying good things about you. Yeah, you might want to research like BDSM, just the different types of activity, and see if maybe any of them sound good to you, or maybe you already know. And maybe you could bring it up if you feel like you want to. So this is what they're saying, okay? Now, how do they actually feel? Oh, how sweet. They feel like you like unbreak their heart. I have a feeling that they were feeling like very lonely, or they just come out of a breakup, or you know, they'd been out of a breakup for a while, but They just felt lonely and sad, and you took them out of this energy, because Three of Swords is the heartbreak and loss card, but it came out reversed. And you also got the Wheel of Fortune, upright. And you can see from this picture, it's just like abundance and free sexuality. Like, they really feel like free with you. Not only do you heal their heart, but you make them feel free. I seriously am like tearing up because this is so cute. Okay, additional messages. Okay. It's funny because this further clarifies what I was saying about how they haven't talked to you about their darker sexual fantasies and desires. I think they're just enjoying the lightness and the innocence. I feel like I just heard you're a breath of fresh air. So there's a lot of emotional possibility here with the Ace of Cups. It came out reversed, but just because it's a possibility in this case. It's like a new emotional beginning. Let's read this one. Ace of Cups. Ecstasy. The magic of the comb and brush. Loving magic crowned by success, satisfaction, festivities. Good reasons to be happy and in love. So this is a possibility for your relationship. Very exciting. I think they just want to make sure like you're into what they're into. The World reversed. Yeah, this is like what I meant when I said that it's further clarifying that, you know, they're not sure if they want to talk to you about it. You know, because sometimes people can be judgmental about like darker urges. And there's nothing wrong with them. So I can sense that from this picture. It's like he's like looking down at this girl like, oh, she's so beautiful and I want to talk to her. But I'm like afraid of what she's gonna think. Like, I don't know, I get that vibe from this right now, okay? Like, they feel like they could have the world with you, but, you know, you have to ask yourself and have conversations with your partner, you know, about, like, are you guys on the same page? Like, what are your real, true desires? And are you willing to fulfill them for each other? And not only are you willing, but, like, do you want to? You know, are you well suited? There's a lot of potential here, though, emotionally. Like, maybe even if you're not, like, totally comfortable, like, maybe you could give things a try. And I'm sure, like, if you weren't, that you could just let them know. Like, you can have a safe word. I'm not sure, like, how into it they are. That would have to be another reading. The Chariot. You know, they feel like with you that they have arrived. And this is another card where, look, he's got this whip, and she's sleeping. And he's kind of trying to get her attention. That further clarifies the message. It's so funny because I didn't see the cards before I flipped them over. I like to be surprised, and I feel like I channel best in the moment. Every reader is different. So it's just cool when the messages are further clarified. All right. So the bottom of the deck for all the piles is the Two of Pentacles reversed. I want to look at the book before I tell you what I think. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Embarrassment. The magic of the verbena. Embarrassment, uncertainty, unease, and the fear of getting involved must be overcome. That's amazing. I didn't even know that's what this card was. It's exactly what your messages are. And it's reversed. So it's like wanting to come out of that energy. And like I said, you know, you could initiate conversation. Maybe, you know, educate yourself a little if you're not educated on the subject or subjects. It's actually quite in-depth, and people have like different levels to which they like to go. And sometimes, you know, you can explore a deeper level together. It just takes trust and communication. I don't know why, but 50 Shades of Grey just popped into my head. Like, maybe read the books or watch the movies. I thought the movies were really great, and the soundtracks were really cool, too. And, you know, it's funny. This was peeking out. So, Eight of Wands. Really fiery energy. Really. I just get the sense that, like, you guys are in, like, a very innocent, sweet energy, and you could delve into some fire if you want, which can be really fun and transformative. Okay, here you go, pile number 1. 2. The blue Apatite. Okay, first, what is your person saying about your encounters? Okay, first message that's coming in here is they feel like there aren't any secrets with you. You make them feel like a king. You make them feel secure. You make them feel emotionally secure, and I feel like that's new for them because the moon here is reversed, and in this case, I get the sense like they've dealt with like secretive and manipulative people. But with you, it's different. With you, because this is reversed, this is what they're saying about you. I've already said that, but I just wanted to clarify. This is how you make them feel. Like, you're sweet and soft, and it makes them so happy, and just make them, and they feel so like emotionally generous. They want to be emotionally generous with you because they appreciate that about you. That transparency, that vulnerability, that innocence, that sweetness. They love that about you, and they're saying that to their friends about you. Or, you know, whoever they're speaking with. You make them feel like the king of their emotions. This is the King of Cups. And that's really amazing. This is like a generous, wise, kind king. In tune with their feelings. In a healthy way. Expressing them in a healthy way. Knave of Pentacles. What are they saying? Let's read out of the book for this one. Okay, I'm just going to put these down for a second. Knave of Pentacles. Which is the Page of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite. Arousal. The magic of the wine goblet. Transgression leads to excitement, but neither one nor the other can last without some moderation. Okay, I think like they're just like, okay, we're really doing it like a lot, like we're going for it. We're just doing it like rabbits. Like you guys are really intimate really frequently, which is actually bringing him a lot of emotional fulfillment, which is he's actually sharing with other people, which is even more amazing. It could be a girl too, okay? I'm sorry I use pronouns, but please just realize that it could be a guy or a girl. I just go off the image in the cards. Yeah, but I think this is like, I don't know if they're aware of this. I mean, I know this is what they're saying, but I think really the message here is just like, you know, be moderate so you don't burn out. You see, this card is arousal. So, okay, here we go. Here's the message. They're telling people how aroused you make them and how emotionally fulfilled you make them and how they feel like there's no secrets, there's nothing unknown, which they really appreciate. You know, they love that vulnerability, that intimacy, but there's also an additional message here for you is moderation is also key for a lasting relationship if that's what you're looking for. Because, I mean, it does seem like there's a lot of emotional fulfillment on his end, likely on yours too. Okay. That's what they're saying. Now, how do they feel? Okay. I get the sense that they feel like that, like God brought you to them, or the angels, or like a higher power, because this angel is like binding these two people together. I think they think of you as a blessing, truly. Because this came up, the Eight of Cups reversed. What I was saying earlier about how they're used to like manipulative people and secretive people, they are coming out of a relationship. I'm not sure how new this is. That would have to be another reading. But yeah, this person was secretive and manipulative, and they just appreciate that so much about you that you're not that way. Because the Eight of Cups is someone walking away from their emotional investments. But an additional message here that's coming in is like, I think that, you know, they kind of want some spice. Like they love the sweet, but they want like a moderate balance, moderation of spice and sweet. That's an additional message that's just coming in right now for how they really feel. Yeah, because of the Five of Swords. It's like a battle energy. It's like that spice that they want too. Because, like, obviously this person that they were with or people were the wrong kind of spice, if you know what I mean. But they do like spiciness. But they're enjoying this breath of fresh air with you for sure. Okay. You know, these are additional messages. I just felt called to do it. Oh. He really has feelings for you, or she really has feelings for you. This person. Oh, how cute. Okay. So, for your additional messages, you got death, which in this case is positive. It's death to this deceptive energy. I did not see your cards before I flipped them over. I like to channel real time. This is like his or her last relationship. Seven of Swords is a deceptive energy. And this came out reversed. So it's like death to that. They want spice without deception, if you feel me. And then, look. This is how they feel about you. Three of Pentacles is working together on a project. Building something together. Look at that image. Like they want to build something with you. I don't feel called to read out of the book for any of these, but if you want me to, just leave me a comment, okay? The bottom of the deck energies are the Two of Pentacles reversed. It's a beautiful card upright. So I read out of the book already for this, but I like all of the words, so let's find it again. So I am sure to read it all to you. Okay. Embarrassment. The magic of the verbena. These leaves. Embarrassment, uncertainty, unease, and the fear of getting involved must be overcome. But it came out reversed. So I think for you, pile number 2, it's a little bit different of a message. It's more of they're not afraid to get involved. They may be a little hesitant to speak with you about adding some spice in the relationship, but I think now you're going to be like equipped to bring it on in. And I'm talking like lingerie, setting the mood with like some music, some like maybe try some cinnamon oil, like get an oil diffuser. That's a spicy scent and that'll kind of set the mood. Or a cinnamon candle. You know, maybe a little dirty talk. Switching up the positions. I don't know. Get a book on Tantra. It's a really fun subject, actually. You may be surprised at what you find that you like. And then it's like a whole journey. You can just keep going. It's like, it can really be a hobby. And fun to explore with someone who's so emotionally into you. So the Eight of Wands peeked out too. It wanted to be a bottom of the deck energy for all the piles. Like, this is an example of spiciness. You know, introducing food. Playing with yourself. This is like a very fiery energy. Oh, and it's funny. I see it. I see it. Thank you. This was peeking out for you too. I was like, I think it's peeking out, but I'm not sure. When I saw it, I was like, oh yeah. See, this is like they've kind of overdone it. Be careful not to overdo it. I know you guys are having fun and are very passionate, and that's great, but you can burn out. So just a warning. That was trying to peek out for you. All right, pile number 2. That is all. 3. A Petrified Wood Heart. Okay, so what are they saying about you? They like that you're playful and you're willing to be submissive, and they like the chase with you, whatever that means. You can see in both of these pictures. She's playful, vulnerable, cute, adorable, and he's just loving it. He's just like coming after her, like, yeah, I'm gonna get you, you know? It's like fun games. Like, I think they're just telling people that they love how playful you are. They're in their head about something. They're worried about something. Let's clarify this. What is the 8 of Swords? This is my first time seeing the cards. I don't turn them over until I'm channeling real time, so definitely some good energy on the left, and then something on the right. What's worrying them? They're in their head about something. I feel like they're like, is this too good to be true? Like, is this all just gonna come crashing down? Maybe that's what they're used to. Let's just get one more. Because that was the Tower. It's just a worry. Queen of Wands. I get the sense that this is someone from the past who has made them feel like things come crashing down. Yeah. Okay. Somebody from their past has kind of given them like an unconscious, subconscious worry that when things are good, they're going to come crashing down. Or when things are good, that they only seem that way and it's going to come crashing down. Okay? There's this Queen of Wands and this Empress reversed. Queen of Wands upright is not normally something like that I would say is negative, but I got the vibe when I looked at it, and you know, this Tower card came out, and then the bottom of the deck was the Empress reversed. Now that's definitely not good. So let's just read both the cards to get more of an insight into who this person is and how they're affecting them. I don't get the sense that like they're in love with them or anything. I think that it's just what they did kind of left some wounds that are still there. Okay? Queen of Wands. Someone very fiery. Queen of Wands. Undressing. Magic of the entwined rings. Maybe he was married or she was married. Honesty and devotion between partners are born of daily pleasures. You must seduce your partner every day as if it were always the first time. Yeah, that gives me the sense of this was a marriage or a partnership. Doesn't have to be a marriage, but the rings kind of made me feel like for some of you it was. Like your person was married and the magic was lost as time went on because they weren't working at it every day. You have to keep the love alive. You can't just expect it to stay alive. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I feel like this person, they seemed like the Empress. They seemed kind and sweet and fun and light and playful, you know? Like that energy they like, but then over time, it's like that went away. I think they became more manipulative and kind of like that darker, wounded feminine in whatever way it was for your partner. Okay, so we figured that out. This is what they're saying. Okay. I mean, it's still the truth, but this is like what they're talking to their friends about. So I guess their friends or whoever they're talking to could be their family, could be like a close coworker. They're like, yeah, things are going really great. I love how playful they are, having so much fun, but I'm worried because this last person that I was with, you know, it started out this way and then over time it wasn't anymore. Okay? This is what they're saying. Okie doke. Now this is how they actually feel. So we've got the Knave of Chalices, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. I just want to clarify this too. For how they really feel. Yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, what they're telling people and how they really feel is really similar. So your person seems to be very authentic. King of Swords came out reversed. Yeah. The King of Swords came out reversed. So, like, the King of Swords is someone who is, like, very clear in thought. And they're not. It's like they want to tell you how they feel. You can see here, he keeps trying to write the letter and he keeps crumpling them up and throwing them back here. And you see the cat. And it's like this memory of the damage and the trauma and the wounds from this last relationship. It's like really messing with him. But this letter is for you. It's like your person wants to tell you how they feel. But it's like they can't get the words right because this is like looming over them. This worry. Okay? Nine of Pentacles. Let's read this. Okay. This came out reversed. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, whoops. Can't read the book reversed. Dominion, the magic of the lock of hair. Reserve and discretion bear secret, wild, and powerful loves in which two people nourish each other. Reserve and discretion bear secret, wild, and... So the card is Dominion, Nine of Pentacles. In Rider-Waite, Nine of Pentacles is like one person being materially abundant by themselves. There's a few messages here. So they don't want to be alone. They have abandonment issues. They don't want there to be this type of like power complex in the relationship. Feels like that was a problem in their last one, this dominion. They don't want that. But yeah, I think the secret, wild, and powerful love in which two people nourish each other, that's what they truly desire. And I think that's what they're trying to like, write this letter to you. Sorry, I'm air quoting. Write this letter to you about, that they can't quite get right. They want it so bad and didn't work out for them before. And they're just having trouble telling you that. This 10 of Pentacles came out reversed. 10 of Pentacles is like a group of people who are all materially abundant. I think they want a family. They want abundance. Maybe that's what they want to tell you. That's what they're looking for. At least this is like what they're really feeling and thinking, okay? And I always set the intention to not like overstep any boundaries, to just deliver the message that needs to be delivered. Let's read for 10 of Pentacles too, okay? Desire, the magic of the mirror. Vanity is the soul of love. You must love yourself to let yourself be loved, and you must love yourself before you can love another. So I think your person really needs to work on self-love and dealing with these wounds. Like, I think maybe you should just somehow initiate conversations like about exes, or try by starting and saying how you feel and what you want. And then you guys can get somewhere. Maybe you can help them with their self-love. Okay, and then I pulled some additional messages, even though you've already got a lot. You're welcome. Sorry, this full moon in Scorpio has got me feeling very spicy. It's been very intense. Okay, additional messages for you. Got the Six of Swords, the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Wands reversed, and the Hermit reversed. Okay. So, like the overall messages, basically this person, wants smooth water with you. They like the smooth water with you. They want to continue this smooth water. Sailing in smooth water, you know what I mean? Because they've been alone, they felt alone. That abandonment I mentioned, they want to come out of that. They've been wishing for this, they've been wishing, kind of like a birthday wish, for like a relationship, and here you are, boom, They just want smooth sailing. They're not feeling very grounded. They want to talk to you, but the words aren't coming out right. That just is a message that just came in. Because it's like she's sleeping and he's like kind of trying to make her more vulnerable, you could say. And it's funny sometimes, in that scenario, it's because they need to make themselves more vulnerable. We can project. I think we all do that without even realizing it. But you can help by being vulnerable yourself. You can help them by doing it, This Five of Wands in the Rider-Waite, it's like a competitive vibe. It's like a feeling caged. It's like people against you. People, they don't make you feel safe and loved. And this is an energy that was in their past that they want to come out of. Let's read for this one too. Watching. The magic of the jug with 3 ribbons. Good luck and happiness are not always and only for ourselves, but can be passed on to others, expecting that someone will give them to us in the future. That's an interesting message for the Five of Wands. I think this is just a further message of kind of what I was saying, like if you can initiate and be generous of heart, then they'll be generous of heart. It's funny, the Five of Wands in this deck reminds me more of the Seven of Pentacles? The equal give and take. I believe it's the Seven of Pentacles. Kind of reminds me of that, like, giving and receiving, equal give and take. Like, when you're generous, then generosity comes to you. I think that's a message for you, which I already delivered, but it's been further clarified, which I love when that happens. Bottom of the deck energies. Two of Pentacles reversed. So I can tell you, I mean, I've already read this twice now. This is like embarrassment, like wanting to talk, but like feeling too shy to. And you can see that in the picture. But, you know, like I said, if you can initiate and be kind and generous and open and understanding and vulnerable, then this can be talked about and worked through, and it'll help strengthen your bond too. Yeah, okay. That's your reading. Bye.